This video is brought to you by GoFiber Hair Building Fibers. Pick up your free sample and get instant hair confidence. Start your transformation today. Hey, welcome back to Let's Get Hair, where it's all about you getting accurate and up-to-date information on how to treat your hair loss, thicken your hair, and get the hair transplant the right way. This one will be for all of you who have been following me due to my topical finasteride regimen. Now, I've been using this topical solution since October 2022 until February 2024. Things started to happen about 1 year in this journey. So I'm going to be sharing with you some pictures here. This is October 2023. Now, what I started to notice was more visible diffuse thinning on the crown area and mid-scalp. Since the front is transplanted, it always is kind of fuller looking, and it's hard to see through from this top perspective. Now, I was like, okay, this might be just, temporary shedding, maybe a little bit of seasonal shedding, and that's why I was like, okay, I'm gonna give it some more time and track it further. Now, from here, it actually looked quite okay. A little bit of start of, more, light shining through my crown, but I didn't worry about it at this stage. At the start of 2024, this is where my hair was wet, and this is the same perspective from the top. We can start seeing two things, not just the crown, but also the mid-scalp is starting to look a little bit thinner. This is probably even a worse angle. This is the angle that really is not very favorable, that makes my hair look very thin. So at this stage, I started to think about one thing. What if the topical finasteride is not thickening or able to keep my hair the same way as oral finasteride was? Because I was on oral finasteride from 2020 all the way to 2022, and my hair looked very thick. I was very happy. I just wanted something that will minimize my side effects while hopefully keeping my gains from oral finasteride. Because since there was a history of me experiencing a degree of side effects, mainly the mental ones, I tried to tune it down and start with something that didn't seem to have the potential of side effects on paper, although having very good DHT suppression on paper as well, based on the studies from Casarini et al. And thus I ended up with this solution. Now, I have been using it until February 2024. Now, this was really the time, and this is a photo from February 2024 from the gym when I started to sweat, and it started to bother me how my mid-scalp and crown were looking like. And this was the time when I realized, okay, man, it's probably the topical finasteride, because I didn't change anything. I was still using my minoxidil for more than a year consistently at that time. And I think it was just the slow losing ground steadily. And here my hair not just looks thin, it feels thin when I'm trying to style it. Now, as you can see here, this is my hair today. This is my hair right now, and I don't have any fibers in here. I can show you so you guys can see. And if I would think about a comparison, okay, to when in history my hair felt like this, I would compare it to probably 1.5 years on oral finasteride. I made those updates on my channel. You can check those out. And this is the period to where I would compare my status currently in terms of thickness, because it feels much thicker, it looks much thicker, it looks much more voluminous, especially in the mid-scalp and crown areas. And why it's looking better right now? Because I actually switched to oral finasteride 3-4 months ago. It was mid-February. So right now we are March, April, May, June, 4 months. It's been 4 months, guys, since I switched to my finasteride. This is 5 milligram version, which I am cutting. I'm actually crushing it. For all of you guys who have watched some of my previous videos, how I'm microdosing finasteride for myself, I crush the 5 mg tablet. I take 1/10, so 10% of that crushed powder, which should be an equivalent of 0.5 milligram. I know it's not entirely precise, but that's how I've been doing it previously from the whole 2020, 2021, 2022. That's how it worked for me. So I'm coming back to this. I just switched switched the provider this time. I'm not taking the 5 mg finasteride from Turkey, from the Turkish pharmacy, the Proskar, but I'm using a different pharmacy from Bulgaria. And I do feel well on it, to be honest. I have no issues. I have no side effects except for mildly reduced libido. That's what I think I have, but no other, negative side effects. That's the only thing that I'm feeling. But other than that, I'm good. I will keep taking it. For all of you guys who are now maybe asking, okay, what should I do right now with the topical finasteride? Is it even worth taking it? Or for all of you guys who maybe want to start topical finasteride, I would say for myself, the 0.025% didn't seem to be enough, didn't seem to be sufficient, even though I've been taking sometimes even more than 1 ml. What I would recommend for my future self, if I wanted to start with it again or resume, I would probably consider something around 0.05%, which is almost twice as strong as 0.025. But I think that's something where I would probably see better results or better ability to keep the ground and not lose it. So if you are interested in minimizing side effects from finasteride, or you have had side effects from finasteride in the past, you are looking into topical solutions. For me, based on what I experience right now, I wouldn't be probably going back to this one. Maybe just for a very short period of time, probably just for 5-6 months, to maybe get my system a rest from taking oral finasteride. But then after 6 months, I would stop it and get back to this, just to give my body a little bit of a balance. That's the only occasion where I see myself coming back to 0.025%, because for any prolonged period, more than 6 months of time, just relying on this, I think I will be starting to lose ground again, based on this experience. I will keep taking the microdosed version of oral finasteride at this 0.5 mg a day setting, and see how that works out for me until the end of this year, and then I will update you guys. And the ideal setting, I can just keep taking this and I don't even need topical finasteride. Like, that would be the ideal solution that I see for myself. So let's hope for it. And yeah, I hope this update was valuable for all of you guys. If you have any questions or things that I didn't get into as deeply on this subject in this video, please let me know. So if you're somebody who's interested in taking finasteride, you don't know whether topical or oral, how should you approach this? Of course, consult with your doctor, but also check out some other videos that I posted on my channel on my topical 0.025% finasteride, and also my oral finasteride journey progress from the start until the year 1 and the second year, so we can see what results I was able to get with oral finasteride versus the results that I was able to get with topical finasteride after 1 year. I'm gonna put those videos down below so you can check them out. And for all of you guys who are interested in my one-on-one consulting services, check out the link in the video description below, where you can learn more about how I can help you out one-on-one with choosing the right clinic for your hair restoration based on your hair type, expectations, budget, and all these things, and also answered many important hair loss related questions, and also give you the opportunity to speak to somebody who has done hair transplants in the past, who has done a repair, and who made some mistakes, of course, and save you time, money, and research doing all these things by yourself. Take care, everybody, and see you soon in another video.